Well, I've decided I've not got enough work space here. I didn't really want to cut that cross member out because it's holding the back of the car square. So I've decided to put that window aperture back in where it's going to live, and that will give me an exact sort of measurement for up, and then I'll just chop this out and it won't matter, nothing will go anywhere because all the window will be back in. So I'm going to start that now, just put that window frame back. Right, I put my 3-inch tape from the edge that I've cut, and that gives me a parallel line across. So when I put this back up, I can use that 3-inch to mark exactly that side and this side, but you can see there's an indiscrepancy here where it doesn't quite 100% match up. And it's probably because when I cut it, I didn't cut it exact, but at least now this side lined up, that side lined up. I'll scribe a line across and get it dead straight, and then when I do a little chop, this should line up with that. No matter how wavy it is, it should just line up straight, and then that gives me a 3-inch lift on my window, and that will give me more room down here to get the gearbox in, to get the engine in. Once this is all welded in, I can chop this bit out without worrying about it moving. Right, it's all marked up, and as you can see, it's more than 3 inches. It's quite a discrepancy in the cut, but from one side to the other, the window lines up. So I'm going to get about cutting it, and then I'll show you how it fits afterwards. This is a little shout out to the lads at Wilds. You know who you are. Rob, Neil, anybody else. Good old days. I just started to tack it down, only sort of every couple of inches across, make sure that this lines up flat, and then I've got to work my way along, but I'm quite happy with it. It's not bad. Dome stayed in the roof quite nice. There's a low spot here, but I'll hammer that up and get that square. There was quite a bit of filler here, which I'm going to end up digging out and finding out what's wrong and trying to shrink that back or whatever needs doing, but it's quite a bit of filler here anyway, so I'm thinking there's a good dent there. Maybe someone ran on the roof or something, but that'll get sorted. There you go, back window's almost in. Just another 7 hours of welding, grinding and filling, but that should give me the space I need now at the bottom. Right, that's it's all the welding done anyway. All welded in, up sides. I've just done a lot of measurement to make sure it's square in the aperture, square across the top. It's pretty good. I think now I'm going to take out the braces so that when I go across the top, grind it off, I can hammer up any low spots and get it nice and smooth, and it's going to be much easier without the bracing. Maybe just leave the middle one just to keep that dimension the same, but I don't think I need the sides anymore. Just welded a piece in the side there where it was all pretty crap. Give it all some more strength. It's nice and strong again. I've also put some bracing across the bottom because it was splaying out a little bit from there to here, so I've trued that up and braced that off again. Probably should have put some across here, but it was much easier to cut everything out without the bracing in the way. Probably should have done that first, but never mind. I've also ticked across both sides and the pillars are straight now, so on to the next. I think I'll get this gap all seam welded up and get that finished off, and again that'll put some strength back in the front. But it's all welding and going back in now. That's a nice shiny metal. It's come out quite nice. there is a tiny bit of high and low to sort out, but that's nothing. We'll get to that when I start doing the finished bodywork. Well, that's the back end. As you can see now, when you look through, it almost comes just in line